Hi there, this is video U 4.6 part 2. So the last question, oh man, there wasn't even a diagram. And this one, ick, it's a word problem, but they do give you a diagram. So bear with me. It's going to be fun-ish, but we can get through it. All right, so two park rangers spot a fire from their towers without doing any calculation which ranger station A or B is closer. What do you mean without doing calculation? There's that rule. One about biggest side, biggest angle. So I will get around to calculating that maybe. I don't know if I need it. But if I look at these two angles, 65 is bigger angle, which means opposite that is going to be the longest side. So this one will be shorter. So the answer is B is closer. Right? Because if that's a longer one, then this must be shorter. And now it's starting to bother me. I want to know what that top angle is. We'll get rid of that glare. So I can do it up there. 180 degrees minus 65 minus 53. 180 minus 5 minus 53 is 62 degrees. Oops, move that over. Okay. I don't know if I need that for the question, but it just makes me happy to do that. But what I do know, okay, see this one? It's 3.4, and that's 62 degrees. This is 65 degrees. It's going to be bigger, but it's going to be pretty close. And in fact, before I do any of the calculations, here's a tip. Because these angles are pretty close in size, these sides are going to be pretty close too. So if I get an answer of like 15 kilometers, something went very, very wrong. Okay, let's do the math. Oh, look, I did need to know that. Well, let's just call this part C up here. And then we can do our matchy-matchy pairs. Because C is the one where we know the distance. Sorry. C over sine C is, let's do A first. All right, set up our variable. This is the one I know. This is the one where my unknown is. And frankly, if you set it up my way, your unknown is always going to be up there when you're solving for a side. It doesn't really matter, but it seems to make some people happy if I do it the same way. All right, so C, where's C? Little c, 3.4. Actually, I'll put little c there. Over sine 62 degrees is equal to, I'm pretty sure the very first step in solving a triangle like this is to label it. My bad. A, which we don't know, over sine of 53 degrees. All right. Let's multiply. 3.4 sine 53 is equal to A sine 62. Right. I haven't said this for a while, but remember this number, that one, they don't interrupt. Oh, hold on. I don't know if you picked up that ding dong, but I need to pause for a sec. Okay, sorry about that. Where were we? Okay. So we did our cross multiply. So we're going to solve for A. So we're going to put 62 degrees. A is going to be 3.4 sine 53 degrees divided by sine 62 degrees. Nope. Gotta go on this side. Don't get the glare. All right. 3.4 sine 53 divided by sine 62. So A is equal to 3.07 or 3.1. Right. I don't think the directions said anything about how to round it, but our original picture has one decimal place, so we'll stick with that. Okay. And before we go further, right, I'm moving it around so we can see picture up here. A is my smallest angle. Yeah. So then that's going to be my smallest side. So now we need to do B. C over sine C, right? Because C's still the one where, let me adjust that so I'm not off kilter, is equal to, we were going to do B this time. Little c, 3.4, 62 is equal to B, which we don't know. We do know it's going to be the longest side over sine. Oh, I'm sorry. Cross multiply. 4 times this one. I know the rest of them. B 962. And we want B by itself, so we're going to divide by 962. Here. Paper up. 0.4 times 965 divided by 962. B is equal to 3.48, 3.5. There's is equal to B. All right. And we had said in our picture that B was the biggest angle, right? We got 53, 65, and 62. So this is the biggest one. So it makes sense. I'm sorry, you can't really see on my drawing, but that this is the biggest one. Yes, the sides are 3.1, 3.4, and 3.5. And that's all I was asked for. So the distance from the fire, so from station B, this is station A. I know some of you probably had teachers, and actually I think I did too, that said, you must finish all your word problems with a sentence. Well, good job. That's okay. But at least give me a little bit so I know the distance from station A to the fire is this station. All right. Have a spectacular day. I will see you in class. Have a great day.